All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say call all Yahweh by Shem Yahshai, by Shem Rakakadash. Right. I want to give a double honors to the others apostles of GMS who rule world through the Spirit and out here pushing the true doctrine according to the Bible, man. Also want to give a salutation to the brothers and sisters out there, man, who doing laboring for this truth, man, throughout the four corners of the earth, man, under the understanding of GMS, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get right into it, man. You gotta be able to discern, man, in this truth, man. And not everybody has the spirit of discernment out here, man. But you gotta try the spirit, man, and you gotta be able to read people, man. Because when you can read people, man, it give you the ability, man, to not fall into a ditch out here, man, and not be led into destruction because you listening to what somebody else say, man, right? And you gotta really be able to discern the whole truth, man, and understand that the whole matter of things, man, before you run with somebody, man, and thinking that they got it all together and all this and that, man, you got to be able to read people, man. So this is 1 Corinthians 12 verse 10, man, to another, the working of miracles, and to another, prophecy, to another, discerning of spirits, and to another, diverse kinds of tongues, to another, the interpretation of tongues, man. So not everybody have the spirit of discernment, man, right? And that's why you hear about some of these camps being wicked and everything, man, and people still in the camp, man, because they don't have that spirit to discern, man, right? They don't have the ability to try the spirit, man. Right? They don't have that gift, man. Right? So, um, yeah, man. When multiple accounts come out on a brother, man, and they doing wickedly, man, you gotta take heed to that, man. And yeah, you gotta prove it for yourself, man. But you gotta sometimes you don't have that understanding, man. So but the spirit of discernment, man, is a huge thing to have. That's why you have to pray to the Lord for discernment, man. Right? And then even Yahweh Shai, man, he said that it's important to have discernment, man, right? Because he was getting under the Pharisees and Sadducees, man, how they could discern the sky, and I'm gonna just read it, right? This is Luke 12:46, and the Lord of hold on, Luke 12:56. Salakia, bear with me, right? It says, "Ye hypocrites, ye could discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time, man? Yea, and why even of yourselves judge ye not what is right, man?" So Yahweh Shai was saying, man, y'all got to be able to discern what's going on, man. Y'all can't see the times out here, man. You don't know that I'm the Son of Man. You don't see all this stuff going on, man. Yahweh Shai was getting on them, man. Right? So you gotta have at least a little bit of discernment out here, man. Right? Even to be in this truth, you gotta have discernment, man. Because you to get into the truth, you gotta understand, man. This time, this place is about to go up in smoke, man. Right? So you wanna be able to discern the times, man, and really be able to read read the room or read people, man. Because that's when you get swindled out here, man. When you can't discern the times, man, and you fall for anything, man, right? So you really gotta be really have that spirit of discernment in this thing, man, because you don't want to really fall because of your lack of discernment, man. Pray to the Lord for all things, man. He gonna give it to you, right? I'm gonna get that real quick, right? Because you don't want to have to be be falling into other people's traps, man. Right? This is First James chapter 1, verse 5. Right? If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. For let that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord, man. Right? You know, I got another one. Bear with me. Just 1 second. Right. This is John 14:13, right? Verily, or verse 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, he shall do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father, right? So that's really going into how Yahweh Shai was, he knew all things, man. Yahweh Shai knew what was going on, man. He knew Judas was going to betray him when he met him, man. Right? He knew that, man, spirit, man. But we got to be able to do greater things than him, man. So you got to be able to discern spirits, man, and be able to read people, man, because it'll tell you a lot, man. When you're reading somebody, man, your mind ain't gonna lie to you, man. Something off about this brother, right? This brother, he don't sit right in my spirit. This brother, man, how he be moving is off to me, man. When you feel that type of way, man, you could link up with the brother. Don't just think that he gonna always do something bad, man. It might be something that he doing that's off, man. But you gotta understand, man, when he cross you or when he do that thing that's off, you gotta be like, hey, man, I called it. I said that way because I read his spirit, man. So you gotta be able to do greater works than what Yahweh Shai did, man. If you do what he was doing, man, having grace on the people, man, right? The being patient, man, right, and being meek, humble, man, right? Come on, right? In verse 12, it's Verse 13, and whatsoever you shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son, man. So, if you ask anything in my name, I will do it. So if you ask by Hashem Shai for the spirit of discernment, man, you're gonna get the spirit of discernment, man. Because you're doing the works that he did, man. Right? But you gotta have that spirit of discernment, man. Because if you're not having that spirit of discernment, man, you're gonna fall into a ditch, man. Right? And if you don't have that spirit of discernment, you wouldn't even be able to tell this, man. Right? You wouldn't be able to tell when this happened, man. Right? This is Matthew 24, verse 24. It says, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But it's not possible, man, because the elect men, the chosen men, they're gonna have the spirit of discernment, man. I'm not just talking about 144,000. I'm talking about the 144,000 and the remnant, man. Right? That's the elect right there, man. So you gotta understand, man, you can't be deceived if it was possible, but it's not possible. That's why Yahweh Shai worded it like that, because it's not possible to deceive the very elect, man. You're gonna have to pray to the Lord though for discernment, man, because now you got false Christ out here saying like Yah Jew, whatever that dude name is, right? Or just whatever the hell his name is, man, right? And he moving wacky, man, telling people that he Yahweh Shai, man, right? And he back on the earth, man. Come on, man. These dudes moving off as hell, man. And you can't trust somebody. So like it. I'm trying to get ready for work. You can't trust somebody who moving like that, man. Right? You got to be able to discern that this ain't Yahweh Shai, man. Right? That's folly, man. But a lot of people, man, they don't give a damn about none of that because they like to follow popularity, man. Right? I'm gonna get one more, man. Lord willing, if I could get another one, I will, man. But you gotta be able to be a discerner of the times, man. You gotta be a discerner of something, man. You either gonna discern the times, you're gonna try the spirit, man, or whatever, man. Right? Come on, man. So this is Romans chapter 12, verse 6. It says, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness, man. So you gotta really you gotta know what your gift is, man. Right? But you gotta be able to discern your own spirit to even know what your gift is, man. Right? Hold on. Yeah. This is This is First John chapter 4 verse 1, because you gotta try the spirit, man. That's a discerner right there, man. Right. So, beloved, First John 4 verse 1, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they are the Most High, because many false prophets are going out into the world, man. So that's he said basically, man, beware of these false prophets out here, man. And there's many false prophets out here, man. Right? Many false prophets are going out into the world, man. So you gotta try the spirit by the spirit, man. Because if you don't try the spirit, you're gonna fall into this fake folly, man. Right? You wanna try the spirit by the spirit, man. right? And you also want to be led through the Spirit, man. Right? You can't be moving with folly, man. But you gotta use the Salakia, bear with me. I use discernment, man. Hopefully the video ain't chop up, man. But you gotta use discernment in these last days, man. And do what you gotta do, man. And that's pretty much it, man. So with that, man, I want to say call halal Yahweh by Hashem Shai by Hashem Kadash, right? I want to say shalom, man. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes scattered abroad, man. Lord willing, man, this lesson was edifying.